In this video, you'll learn how to fix Claude Code syntax errors in responses generated by Claude 2026. This guide will help you identify issues, refine your prompts, and improve the overall code generation process. Start by identifying the issue with the generated code. Claude 2026 may sometimes produce invalid code due to ambiguous or overly large prompts. To test this, begin with a small snippet of code. Create a payload using the PowerShell syntax. Assign the model name as Claude 2026 LL and include a clear instruction, such as generate a valid node.js express endpoint to list users in JSON. After constructing the payload, convert it to JSON command. Next, send the request to the Claude API by using the invoke REST method command. Specify the API endpoint as https://api.kodd.ai/v2c/completions. Set the HTTP method to post and include the payload and content type as application/JSON. Once you execute this command, the response will be stored in the variable $response. To review the generated output, access the output_text property of the response. If you encounter syntax errors in the output, this indicates that the prompt needs refinement. To reduce the likelihood of errors, use strict code instructions in your prompt. For instance, you can specify that the generated code must use async/await, include try/catch, and return valid JSON without explanations or comments. Construct your payload accordingly and repeat the request process to see if the output improves. Additionally, you can enable response validation by instructing Claude 2026 to check the syntax before returning the code. Create a new payload that asks for Python code to read a CSV file while ensuring that any invalid syntax is corrected before the code is returned. This method allows Claude to internally validate the code and return only the corrected version. For larger code tasks, it is advisable to split the generation into smaller chunks. Define an array of tasks, such as generating the user model, CRUD routes, and authentication middleware. Use a loop to send each chunk individually to the API. This approach helps ensure that each piece of code is manageable and can be tested before combining them into a complete solution. Finally, consider post-processing the returned code with a syntax check in PowerShell. You can execute the code using node.js with the C flag to check for syntax errors. If any issues are found, they will be displayed, allowing you to quickly resolve them before using the code in your project.